the majority of the population we work with are underserved. I like to call them our guests. I've served guests all my life. So they've walked into one of my banquet centers or restaurants and they were my guest. And I love thinking about that for these people who come into us that need anything. I want them to feel that they're welcomed and that they're appreciated. Our lunch window on any given day can be from 100 to 150 people that we serve. So for the week, we're well over 1,000 people sometimes at our lunch window alone. Winter falls a little bit, we'll go to that 800 to 1,100 a week. During our hot meals though, it's usually, we hit about 1,500 to 2,100 a month on those. So my background it stems from when I was very young. So my sister lived in Cincinnati, Ohio, which is where I was born. She had a couple places there, food and beverage, that I hung out with as a young person, wait for her to get off work, different things. I'd go down on weekends and different things when I was living in different states. So it was always put in my mind at that time that, boy, I really like what's going on here. There's a lot of people in here. They're all smiling. A lot of love. I wanted to get more. I had a friend that worked in a local restaurant that was a chain, though, nationwide. And I had said, hey, what do you think? He goes, I think you'd be great. He goes, let me start you out in the front and, we'll move you back, train you in the kitchen and everything. So I got a really good hands-on and just loved the whole aspect of greeting the guests, taking care of the guests, seeing the guests out kind of thing. About 5 years after that, I said, I think I got this. And so I stopped what I was doing and started pursuing my own, you can call it a dream, but it was just something I knew I had a passion for. But it got to the point, we were well into our 27th year, I think. My wife had said, how far do you want to go? It took me less than 24 hours to decide, I think you're right. Let's see what else there's to offer. Well, I had already had a taste of St. Vincent de Paul down here because when my children were younger and went to Catholic school, they came down here for service days, and I loved that. Now, without thinking any more of that, prior to all of our companies being sold, I got a knock on my door, and it was from a volunteer down here. And they said a few people had departed or are departing. Could you come down? You know the kitchen operation pretty well. Could you come down and help us out? I said I'd be more than happy to. They said, we're not sure how long it'd be. That was nearly 2 years ago. I think the Holy Spirit came in, got me by the arm, pulled me out, and then God took it from there. And it has been amazing ever since. I never realized my life, what I've done all my life, I could put to use, a better use. And it's such a fulfilling feeling being here every day. So we have a very good base of volunteers here, and we have some volunteer leaders too that coordinate meals and different things, and we always look for that extra person sometimes, whether it's on a big pickup or delivery or sorting food in our pantry or helping in the kitchen when it's meals. Could even be standing at our lunch window handing out lunches. And a good way to get involved is to contact us down here at St. Vincent de Paul Parish, or we even have a volunteer button located on our website. So you can click that. Once you come down here, I can guarantee you, you're going to leave with a great feeling and you're going to want to come back. There's wonderful people down here. They lead me every day, and they've made me want to do more every day. I can tell you, seeing some of these people on a daily basis makes my day. Makes my day.